Up, up! Yes, look at him. Scares all the fish in the pond. It's like slow motion when he comes at my glove and he's soaring with his feathers. It's like all time slows down for me. Do they like turkey? Let's see. They're investigating. They're waiting for, oh, he's coming for a nibble. Maybe, oh, and he takes a clump of, oh, and they're all at it. Oh, like piranhas. Out of all the mambas, the eastern green mamba is the most vibrant with its coloration, and they're the most beautiful locality, specifically these guys. What is going on, my beautiful people? Welcome back to my wildlife. I was just taking my owl for a walk and enjoying my beautiful artesian well-fed pond, stock full of crazy fish from around the world. We got all of our natives from Florida, our bass, our bluegill. We even have some tilapia, but we also have some big tropical giants like these pacu. Look at this big pacu right here. And those are actually the smaller pacu in the pond. Those are the red-bellied pacu we got from the Bonita Springs facility that closed down their exhibit for pacu. So they gave us all these big, beautiful red-bellied pacu that are doing so well in here. And I think I'm gonna feed these guys all some leftover food that I didn't eat. But after we give Bagoy a nice big fly. You ready to fly? Yeah, we're gonna fly him across this big, beautiful lake and see how he does. We've been flying him a lot indoors over at the screened-in area, but now it's time to go back to free flying outside. Let's see how he does. You ready, Bagoy? Okay. Nothing like free flying a giant owl to give him enrichment. Instead of just flying inside a screened-in area, having this big, beautiful lake to fly over is great enrichment and exercise for him. Get his wings stretched out. Stay here, okay? Let's see, ham, turkey, ooh, chicken. Just what I needed. We have a little frozen thawed chick, a little day old, delicious for this big boy. Look, he's getting ready, see him? Bagoy, up! My big, beautiful boy. Ooh, yes, good boy. Good job. How do you feel, huh? Ooh, tasty, isn't it? Mmm. Ooh, happy horse noises. Ooh, Bagoy, the Eurasian Eagle owl, the second largest owl on our planet. Oh, found throughout Europe, Asia, the top of Africa, and they are a beloved pet in Russia. Actually, in Russia, they'll use these owls as messenger birds to actually retrieve messages, give messages. I think I'll start writing my tweets on a little piece of paper and having them send them to my friends. Right, Bagoy? Oh, he's like, I got my own message. Food, right? Wow, my God, he's so cute. All right, he had a little bit of tucker. He's good. We're gonna have him fly again. Let's see how many flights we can get out of him so he can get as much exercise as possible today, right? Right, Bagoy? Oh, he's like, give me more, give me more. All right, so we're gonna walk Bagoy back over to his little station. So to get to this point, it's not that easy. It's not like just taking my owl out and hoping he's gonna fly across a big area to my glove. Since he was a little chick, we've been doing what's called weathering. Basically taking him to that stand right there and making him sit on it with a little bit of a leash so it keeps him from flying off. So when I had him outside or I had him throughout the yard, I put him on that perch, have that leash attached to his jesses, and he knows he's anchored and he can't go anywhere else. The only time he can go around is when he's ready to fly to the glove. And he also learned that the only way he can get food is from the glove. See, he always goes to the corner of that glove because that's where he's been fed since he was a little baby. So by the time that he's already been accustomed to sitting on that perch getting weathered, I can put that perch wherever I want without actually putting a leash on him. So now he's free, but he knows he's not allowed to leave until I say it's okay to leave. So that's how we got to this point where I can just stick the perch anywhere and have him fly all the way across like a big body of water to my glove, which makes an excellent demonstration for the flight of the owl for educational shows. And that's the whole goal. Educating people about these big, beautiful animals, whether it's an owl, one of the biggest owls on the planet, a king cobra, one of the biggest venomous snakes on the planet, or a crocodile. We want to get animals up close to people and educate them to make them fall in love with these beautiful animals. Right, Bagoy? What do you think? He says, let's fly again. Ooh, I'm gonna put him right here. Ooh, look at that bass. Oh, so cool. I love these guys so much. Bagoy, you stay right here. Ruth and I are gonna go back to the dock. We're gonna see, oh, look at the pacu, look at the pacu. Oh, the pacu, watch this. They're following me around because they want food. Look at this, pacu, pacu. Look at him. Oh, this is so cool. I got a pack of pacu following me around. I got my owl flying to the gloves, and I've got these well-behaved ducks that love to eat spiders. Just kidding. That's a spider mold, not an actual spider. Just its exoskeleton. He's like, "Are we gonna go now, huh?" I saw such a cool picture. Let's throw it up. This is a photo of a lady in Russia on a train with her Eurasian Eagle owl, just chilling. I hope to be an old man one day with my owl on a train, or well, I hope I'm not taking the train, but if I have to, I will. Whoa, giant hole. Who put that? Ruth, warn me next time. My beautiful boy, up! Oh, look, you just scared all the pacu. What a beast. Ripping that chick apart like it's nothing. Oh my goodness. What a beast of a bird. You gotta love the Eurasian Eagle owl, or just owls in general. Big birds of prey. They're so captivating. This is basically like looking at a modern day dinosaur. Oh, look at these pacu. So cool to see these giant pacu just swimming around. They've literally doubled in size since I got them. They were pretty small when they got here. They have to have at least gained a couple pounds. Look how big they are now. They were like that big when I first got them. They were tiny. They're huge. They're on that high protein diet, low fat, so they're nice and healthy, and they're growing like weeds. Everything here is growing. Even the green mambas, which we're going to be taking care of later. But I think I'm going to fly Bagoy maybe 1 or 2 more times. Give him some good exercise. Right, Bagoy? Right? Eat the leg. Eat the leg. Mmm. Delicious. Oh, oh, mmm. No leg day for that chick. Woo! All right, I'm gonna go put Bagoy back on the perch. We're gonna fly him 1 more time, and then we're gonna feed all these pacu. I actually have a special treat for all these pacu. A bunch of leftover turkey that I didn't end up eating. Woo! Wow. Okay, let's do this. Got 1 more chick right here for him. A nice little treat for a good boy. Up, up! He's distracted. They're doing some work on the next door property. He's like, what are they doing over there? Bagoy! Up, up! Up, up! Yes, look at him. Scares all the fish in the pond. It's like slow motion when he comes at my glove and he's soaring with his feathers. It's like all time slows down for me. And you just enjoy the moment with your animal. I love you too. All that hard work and dedication over the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, maybe even 6 months now, of training this owl finally paying off, flying him over this big body of water. He's a great educational ambassador for the species, and I can't wait to keep sharing with you guys what we can do with this beautiful boy, right? Want more? There you go, rip it up, rip it up. Oh, don't take all of it. There you go. All right, now I'm just gonna take the jesses, put them right between my fingers for security, and let's feed these pacu. I got a little special treat right here. So this is a bunch of turkey that I ended up not having a chance to eat, and it's slightly past expiration date, so I think I'll just give it to the pacu instead of myself eating it. They'll be fine with this stuff. We'll feed them a little bit and see how they feel about it. But, Publix turkey, lovely. I know for sure these bluegill will go crazy. Ooh, do they like turkey? Let's see, they're investigating. They're waiting for, oh, he's coming for a nibble. Maybe, oh, and he takes a clump of, oh, and they're all at it. Oh, like piranhas. Did you guys know that the pacu are in the same family as piranha? And what's really interesting, when pacu are very small, they actually look a lot like a baby piranha. So to survive in the Amazon, red-bellied pacu and other species of pacu when they're real young will hang out with hordes of baby piranha so they don't get predated on and they're with the group. And then once they're big enough where they don't look like a piranha, then the pacu are big enough to defend themselves against other piranhas, so they're able to swim off and do their own thing. So it's a little bit of hiding amongst your enemies, making your enemies your close allies, your friends, to survive in such a harsh place like the Amazon. What about you, Bagoy? He's like, I'll just talon everything. All right, so they like turkey. I've got like half a pound right here of turkey that I can feed off. It's a shame I didn't get a chance to eat this all. I've been so busy all over the place, I don't get to eat at my house all the time. There we go. Whew! That's a lot of turkey right there. You hear that? Oh my goodness, it's still alive. Let me just throw a slab right there. See if these boys like a slab. Oh, now they're fiending for this. Look at this. They love that turkey. Look at, oh my goodness, they're teaming up. Oh, look at that. They're like giant piranha. They're teaming up on that piece of turkey like it's nothing. Let's throw another big piece and see what happens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They've got a taste for bird now. But go, watch out. Don't fall in these waters. Oh my. Look how they munch away. And they have such crazy looking teeth. They look so similar to human teeth, but they're actually pointed. So they're really gnarly looking. Oh, look at this guy. He's like, I want some too. Boom. Goes right into the middle of it. Helps tear it apart. And they all work together to get a chunk. That is just too cool. And to think that these are the smaller pacu in the pond, and we actually have pacu close to 40 pounds that are hiding in the back that we don't get to see too often. We're gonna go put Bagoy away. I'm gonna go see if Mr. Bakes would like some flowers, my Utila Island iguana, and then we're gonna go take care of the green mambas. Woo! Mamba! All right, beautiful people, I'm gonna collect some of my hibiscus flowers for my beautiful Utila Island iguana, Mr. Bakes. Good thing about having hibiscus flowers all over the place is these iguanas, like the Tenosaura, or any of like the rhino iguanas, for example, they love to eat these flowers. So in the future, when we expand and we get more and more species of iguana, we'll have plenty of delicious foods for them. Not just gonna get things like green iguanas, but we want animals that are critically endangered. We want to create assurance colonies here at the facility. So if anything really happens to the wild population, we have a captive population that one day can be released back into the native habitat once it's fixed up. Or if other zoological foundations want to breed those species, we can send offspring for breeding programs. And that's the big goal, to create as many insurance colonies for all these critically endangered animals as the rest of the planet starts to lose more and more habitat every day. It's sad, but it's something that we all need to talk about. Going real slow, we don't want to scare him. He's right here. Don't mind all the noise, it's only the new AC unit for the Serpentarium. I'm glad there's noise. All right, let's see. Mr. Bakes wants to eat some flowers from my hand. Hey, buddy, look what I got. You want a hibiscus flower? Pretty boy. Huh? Huh? Come here. I see you're somewhat interested. I think he might be stuffed already. I threw a bunch of greens at the bottom, mixed greens. Maybe he's not that hungry for flowers right now. You want a little flower as a hat? Oh, okay, never mind. I'll just leave that right there. It seems like he does want to eat from my hands right now. So we'll leave him surrounded by beauty, all these flowers, make him a nice little bouquet of flowers, and he'll eat that when he feels a little more comfortable. He's such a beautiful boy. He turns like a baby blue when he's directly in the sunlight. Such a beautiful species. Threatened to destruction of their natural habitat on Utila Island. So they're an endemic species only found on a little island off of Honduras. And because of the introduction of cats and dogs and people poaching and grabbing females, the numbers have declined so much. They're also called swamper iguanas because they live in the mangrove swamps, which happens to be beachfront habitat, which is also great for hotels and whatnot, which is also a big threat because they're developing a lot of new places to hang out at, little beachfronts, where these guys call home. So the more we can breed in captivity and preserve, the better. You never know what's going to happen in the future with their natural habitat. All right, I'm going to close this up, let him be, and we have a little spicy noodles to be dealing with right now. No, not ramen noodles, no. Green mambas. We gotta go clean these little green mambas. Their enclosures covered in poop everywhere and spicy meatballs. Oh, sorry. And we just gotta get it clean. So let's do a little spot clean, check out the green mambas. We'll go from there. Alright, beautiful people, I'm hanging out here with Finita, cleaning her glass, making sure it's nice and pretty after it got a little dirty yesterday. She's doing real good. For those who don't know Finita is my fly river turtle that my buddy Peter Gamble has been taking care of for the past year because I just didn't have enough space when I was down in Homestead at the other facility. But now that we're here at the 11-acre Chandler's Wild World, we have plenty of room. As soon as she's big enough, she's going to be Finn's girlfriend. Ooh, we're going to try and breed fly river turtles. It's really difficult because of the way they breed. One day we'll get more into that. But man, look how cute she is. Peter did such a great job raising her up. She was a little squirrel when I first got her, and now she's just a cute little turtle. Oh, I love fly river turtles. Look how cute that nose is, the little pig nose. Such a cutie. All right, let's move on to something that's also adorable, but a little more dangerous. Young green mambas. And they're getting big as can be. We're feeding them good diet. We're giving them little small rats, so it's good protein. They're grown like weeds. All right, green mamba in the hide, green mamba outside the hide. Gonna open this glass up like that. The reason I do it like that is because I have a special insulation in between the glass to make sure there's no gaps for these slender snakes to get out. It is a snake-proof cage, but just for extra insurance to make sure it's completely escape-proof, we have that insulation. Makes it difficult to open, so I just take the glass out like that. Let's take these mambas out nice and smooth. All right, so we're gonna take out this beautiful green mamba. This looks like it's the male, the bigger one. And these snakes are amazing. Out of all the mambas, the eastern green mamba is the most vibrant with its coloration, and they're the most beautiful locality, specifically these guys. Dingo made sure he sent me a beautiful pair. Dingo Dinkelman from Africa actually sent me these green mambas and my beautiful young male black mamba that's going to be paired up with Allison, the black mamba. So we have a pair of black mambas, we have a pair of green mambas, and down the road we'll hopefully have pairs of king cobras as well. So we have all kinds of awesome pairs paired up over here. Alright, so let's get this green mamba right into the bucket, nice and smooth. There we go, just do a little twist of the hook. So hopefully he just lets go, maybe tickle that tail a little bit. Out of all the mamba species, the green mambas are supposed to be the most laid back of them all. It doesn't mean they're chill snakes, but compared to a flighty black mamba, the green mambas are much more easy to deal with. Not to mention they could still fly out and cause problems for you. They do have a very potent neurotoxin. They are amongst the deadliest snakes on the planet when it comes to toxicity. Doesn't mean they want to hurt you. Doesn't mean they're out to get you. It just means if you put yourself in contact with these snakes and try to restrain them like myself as an animal handler, you might end up in a bad situation. But their venom's meant for chameleons, rats, birds, lizards, not meant for humans. So it's not like they look at us as a prey item. They want nothing to do with us. It's only when man puts their hands on these snakes that they end up getting bit. So best thing to do is if you're ever in Africa or you live in Africa, and you come across one of these snakes around your house or in your home, call a professional. Don't try to take it upon yourself to take the snake out. Even if you're just trying to remove it, you might end up getting bit. If you try to kill it, you might end up getting bit too. You shouldn't be handling snakes unless you have proper training. Stay away from these guys. Always call a professional. Live removal is the best way to go. Whether it's venomous snakes, bees, gators, any of that stuff. It's always good to put these keystone species back where they belong. Now, we gotta make sure that's nice and locked up. We're good. Let's start cleaning this enclosure. There's a little bit of poop everywhere, but I'm just gonna do a spot clean. The water actually is pretty good, but we only use the freshest, so I'll dump that right there. Let's see, we're just gonna get all this little poop out, little spot clean, just grabbing little spots of poop, because it's not that bad. It's not like the king cobras when they're digesting a python, and then you got about 8 foot of Burmese python digested, squirted all over the place. That's just nasty. All right, get out all that poop. Just gonna spot clean like I said. We're gonna clean off that hide too, because the hide is covered in some doo-doo. And I'm gonna take out this one branch, because all the leaves died. Oh, look at that. We're gonna take that out. It's just a big stick we put in there temporarily, so they have a good climbing space. Now I'm just gonna clean the hide, get all that poop off, and we'll be good to go. Let's go give it a wash, I'll be right back. All right, so we got the hide clean, gonna put that back. Gonna prop these sticks around. Not gonna get too crazy with it, because everything you see in the snake house when it comes to the setups is temporary for right now. Everyone's gonna get bigger, beautiful setups. We might even do like a big bioactive for these green mambas, because nothing's cooler to see these green mambas amongst the greenery popping with that neon green. So let me just get some fresh water. We'll get these green mambas back to where they belong. Another long trip to the Fountain of Youth. All right, we got our fresh water. Gonna stick it right there. We are good to go. Nice simple setup for now. Nothing better than working with green mambas. I've loved these snakes since I was a little kid. It is such a privilege to be able to own my own pair of green mambas. I mean, look at them. They are just so beautiful and they're growing like crazy. Such a beautiful pair. I love these guys so much. Look at the heads on these guys. Look at the male's head. Like, ooh, look at those colors. They are just such an amazing species. And they get pretty big too. They roughly get about 7 feet long. It's a decent sized species of elapid. And you don't want to make any mistakes with these guys. Like trying to work with 2 of them at the same time. Well, anyways, let's put them right in the cage. There we go. Twist that hook around so they get off. They're looking around. Where's my spicy meatballs? Oh, I confiscated them. They're mine now. All right, I'm gonna take this lock. There we go. Nice and secure. Beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode hanging out in the Serpentarium amongst these beautiful venomous reptiles. And as the time goes on, you're gonna see more and more get developed. We're gonna get our walking king cobra enclosures, our big centerpiece for the black mambas when they get paired up together, and of course, the beautiful croc ponds that will be developing over time. Guys, it's a lot of work, it's gonna take a lot of money. If you wanna support us, you can buy our t-shirts, buy stickers, and you can actually contribute on the website. You can go to our contribution button and help with the build out of this big place. The next big project is an 8-foot perimeter fence around this whole entire 11 acres. It's gonna be a lot of money, it's gonna be a lot of work, but we're gonna get it done, and Chandler's Wild World will be ready to go next year. All right, beautiful people, I'll see you on the next one. Stay beautiful, stay safe, and most of all, stay passionate. Never let anyone get in the way of your dreams. Stick to what you love. Love you guys. Ooh, happy horse noises. Ooh.